Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, everybody. This is your servant, Aniruddha Das, reporting on events around the temple in Hare Krishna, Melbourne. We've been celebrating the Julan Yatra since Tuesday. That's been a lively event. Got another 2 days to go. Then the final day on Saturday at the Timber Yard. So Balaram Purnima will be celebrated off-site at the Timber Yard on Saturday, starting at 11 o'clock with an Abhishek, an Aarti, and then the Julan. The final Julan for this year will be celebrated at the Timber Yard. So looking forward to seeing you there. Please come along. It'll be a grand occasion. Then, of course, that's the forerunner for Janmashtami, which we'll be celebrating on the 16th of August here at the temple. There's a lot going on behind the scenes to organise that celebration. Plus there'll be events taking place at the Werribee Racecourse. There'll be an event in the northern suburbs, and there'll be the celebration of Janmashtami the same day, the 16th, at Casey. So a lot going on behind the scenes, and we're looking forward to a fantastic celebration of Lord Balaram's Appearance Day. The rest of Julan Yatra, Lord Balaram's Appearance Day on Saturday, and then Janmashtami next week in the 4 locations. Plus, this year, we'll be celebrating Prabhupada's Vyasa Puja at the Werribee Racecourse on the Sunday. So a bit of travel for a few of us out west so that we can celebrate Srila Prabhupada's Appearance Day in Wyndham. Earlier this morning, I had an interesting conversation with some of our neighbours. We often get reviews, practically all of our reviews from people who visit say what a peaceful and quiet place the temple is. And usually 5-star reviews. Well, the neighbours wouldn't give us a 5-star review. They are well aware of the events that we have, the crowds that we get, and the noise that generates, and the parking problems and issues that a burgeoning crowd of devotees coming to the temple creates for them. So I would like to remind you, if you're visiting the temple, please keep the noise levels down and be aware of the fact that we're living in a residential neighbourhood, and the locals appreciate Albert Park. We all appreciate Albert Park because it's such a peaceful place to visit and to come and worship Radha Vallabha in. But we should also keep in mind the needs of our neighbours. They like a little bit of peace and quiet because really that's what Albert Park's all about. But when we get 500 or 1,000 people visiting the temple, that really puts a little bit of pressure on for the neighbours. So if you wouldn't mind considering their needs and coming to the temple, keep the noise levels down, and when you're coming and going. Of course, we have kirtan, and a lot of our festivities in the temple are salubrious, shall we say, and there's a bit of noise, but that's okay. That's basically contained within the temple and within the courtyard, and it isn't noticed outside of the temple. But it's the noises that come from the backyard and from people arriving that cause the problems. And if we can be mindful of that, that would be very much appreciated, especially by our friendly neighbours. We'll be getting together after Janmashtami, doing a review of the event here in Albert Park, and come up with a list of ideas, suggestions, areas of concern, so that we can build some strategies around their concerns and try to make life or living close to the temple as peaceful and as quiet as possible. So please keep that in mind. Construction is ongoing. Greg, our builder, and Steve, the electrician, are busy at work getting all of the wiring in and fixing up all of the structural problems. If you come tonight or tomorrow night, you'll probably see that the windows are missing from the offices upstairs. Greg discovered he had a couple of windows and he couldn't work out where they were supposed to go until he measured the upstairs windows, and he realised that Prabhu, our previous treasurer, must have ordered these new windows. So at the moment, windows are going in. There's quite a mess in the office area. But progress is being made. Slow progress is being made, but progress nevertheless. So we probably won't be finishing most of this construction until a month or two after Janmashtami. But rest assured, it is making progress. We're also working on our strategic plan. So this week I had planned to share some information from our strategic plan, but there's a few details that we want to fine tweak. We're working on those now, and so over the period of the next few weeks after Janmashtami, we'll be sharing that information with you. Look forward to being with you then. Hare Krishna, all glories to Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.